welcome. Thank you for coming to Nice. Thank you for being on stage here, and I appreciate a few minutes of your time. Top of my mind was, you're in a very big operator, Bharti Airtel. How does Bharti manage to transform and keep up with all these new startups that are coming into the market?
So it's actually a space that we do watch very closely. We work very closely with the startups as well. But more importantly, I think what we're trying to do within Bharti is be a large operator, but try and have the speed and agility of a startup to really keep up with what the consumers want. And ultimately, that's what it's about at the end of the day. And I think in order to do that, we, within technology itself and within IT itself, actually run half of the organization like a startup. So it doesn't follow the same rules as probably the rest of the core telco part of IT. And actually, the only rule exists there is that there are no rules. We truly run it like a startup. It's a very innovative culture. And that is what has actually allowed us to really innovate fast, as well as get quality products out there, but without getting caught up in the bureaucracy of any large organization. And I think it's probably really essential, especially in today's digital age, because disruptions are happening everywhere. And you're either one of them or you're just watching from the sidelines. And I think that's what we're really trying to do.
And you have a very global background, you have a multi-industry background, you have a big career in banking, you've worked in the airline industry, now you're in the telecoms industry, as it's potentially still called.
Yes.
What do you view as the future of the digital environment overlapping all these industries?
So I think as I see the telecommunications industry evolving, it's actually bringing a lot of the other industries and together, or starting touching many more industries, and that's becoming really, really interesting. Especially, I have a large background in financial services, and I'm seeing a lot of that come together with telecommunications as we are actually revolutionizing the entire payment industry. And I was sharing some stats earlier, but in Africa, we are processing about $1 billion of transactions, transactional value per month. $1 billion a month. That's huge. And in fact, if you look at countries like Kenya, where mobile money has very deep penetration, it's said that between 30 to 40% of the payments of the entire GDP of that country is through mobile payment. That's how the spend happens. So I think telecommunications together with digitization and the touch points with the various industries is actually what's causing the disruption and the revolution in this digital age.
And you talked about telecoms companies, in fact, powering all these new digital businesses.
Correct.
But they're not taking advantage of the fact that they're powering them.
That's correct. I think we're not taking advantage of the fact that we actually have the deepest touch point with the consumer. So we're in a unique position to actually understand what the consumer wants. And we've not taken that entire knowledge and really innovated with it ourselves. But we have powered up a lot of these innovations happening around us. And I think with things like what's happening now in the payments industry and how we're revolutionizing part of the entertainment industry and video and music, etc. I think that's where the innovation is starting to come through, and it's really exciting to watch. So it's probably a dichotomy of these two worlds that actually coexist and coexist very well.
And we're here in Nice now amongst the TM Forum and the community here. Are you finding this a valuable experience?
Oh, absolutely. It was, I think I'm looking forward to the rest of the day, and it's been a great start. It's good to see that around information technology and IT, and people are talking much more about consumers and products and the value creation than just core IT. But core IT is ultimately what's underpinning a lot of this, so it's been good to meet up with some of the technologists as well and really see what's happening out there in the world.
Okay, great. Well, I wish you a great week.
Thank you very much
for your time again.
Thanks a lot.